Rob Sanders, Harrison Warnock, Taquan Williams. The big matchup here. Got to avenge that loss on Saturday. Losing to STAC by 12. Head coach for the Eagles, 9th season, Mark Kuntz. And in his 7th season coaching the Dolphins, TJ Tibbs. It'll be Dieng and Mallory to jump it up at half court. Got a decent crowd on hand here at the Drumner. Tip is up. It is controlled by Sanders, tied up in a straight jacket. And we'll get a jump ball. So CSI ball to start things off here at the Drumner Center. Joey Poulin, the freshman from Troy, New York, to trigger in. And off we go. Dolphins, Eagles. Dolphins 2-2 on the year. Eagles 3-1. Aaron Goldstein, the leading scorer, averaging 15.5. The bounce. J.J. Chestnut, pocket pass. Coughed up. Warnock steals it away. And a turnover for CSI on their first offensive possession. Taquan Williams, the sophomore from Brockton, Massachusetts. Dribble handoff here with Sanders. A caught, rip through, kick it. Williams gets up the first shot for the Eagles. It's short from 3. Weak side rebound, Dieng, and a fresh 20. Dieng hooks. And CSI the push. Chestnut. Jumper. It's good. Messiah Mallory gets the scoring started here in this one with a baseline J, and CSI 2, Eagles 0. A caught, kick it, Dieng, fire it. And skying in for the rebound, it is Wilson, and the push here for CSI. Goldstein, quick drive. No hesitation, Wilson. And it caught the board, bounce it, Sanders. Been struggling with that three-point shot here in this one. The trailer is Warnock, his jumper is pure, a 3. And the Eagles on the board. Harry Warnock, graduate student. He's been here a while, and he's got a beautiful outside jumper to get things going here for the Eagles. Coughed it up on the drive. Did Chestnut. They say last touch Eagles. It'll stay here with the Dolphins. Chestnut gets it in. Chestnut got it back. Hangs for 2. Tough take there from J.J. Chestnut, the junior. Williams was draped all over, and Chestnut finishes through the contact. So important for the Eagles to not get back-to-back losses here to start the year. Again, they started 3-0, averaging 85 points a game through the first 4 games and really scoring the ball at a high clip. They averaged 76.5 last season. A caught. Step back. It's good. Long 2 there from Akot, averaging 19.5, leading the way for the Eagles through the first 4 games. A senior. And Goldstein, quick push. Stripped. Sanders, cookies. Warnock, handed off. Akot, pocket pass. Warnock, no hesitation. Got a 3. Warnock lethal to start, 2 for 2 from deep, and the Eagles with a 4-point lead, and Warnock on the defensive end. Warnock, is he feeling it? Oh yeah! Kaboom! Timeout CSI. Warnock has got the hot hand to start for the Eagles, and they're off to an auspicious start, leading 11-4. As we take our first time out in this one. 16:49 to play here in the first half. You're watching Division II men's basketball on the CACC Network. Out of the quick Dolphins timeout, Harry Warnock, 3 for 3 from 3 to start. He's got 9 to lead the way. 16:49 to play here in the first half. Out of the first timeout, the Eagles will have the ball out of the timeout off of the turnover from CSI. Third leading scorer here for CSI, Justin Ziris off of the bench, averaging 26 minutes per game. Warnock, they left him open. He makes them pay. 4 for 4 from 3 to start for Harry Warnock. Somebody cover that man, and good start here for the Eagles. They caught the steal. Find him. Dieng, drive. Harry Warnock, couple ACL surgeries a few years ago. He's back better than ever. Came back midway through last season. Williams. Caught. Swing it. Warnock. Heat check. Got it back. Kicks it. Williams pumps it. Bounces it. Caught. Blocked. Needs to get one up there with the shot clock dwindling down, and CSI coming on the other end. Down 10. A little over 4 minutes gone here in this opening half. Chestnut, drive, scoop, and score. Goes out of bounds. We got second substitution here for CSI. Shamar Laddie into the game here wearing number 4 for CSI, and Mitchell Wiggin also in, as well as Asa Kone. Kone number 10, Wiggin number 35, and Laddie number 4. Plethora of substitutions in here for CSI. Early 8-point Eagles lead. Dieng goes to screen. Warnock sets it. Akot drives it. Akot, pull up, cash. Back to a 10-point Eagles lead. Laddie at the controls here, along with Ziris, Mallory, Kone, and Wiggin. Pull up, baseline, no. Rebound, fought forward, taken by Wiggin. Couldn't finish the deuce, but he got whacked, and we'll go to the free throw line here to shoot a pair. First free throws of the game here for either team. Mitchell Wiggin, averaging 10 minutes a game this year. Appeared in all 4 games. Back iron on the first of 2. And substitutions coming in here for the Eagles. Tyler Small, as well as Anthony Chin and Joachim Radcliffe. So Derek Thomas II and Kyle Alsey both injured. Thomas part of that 8-man rotation here to start. These are the first minutes of the year for Radcliffe, and an empty trip there for Wiggin. Mark Kuntz, 9th season, running an 8-man rotation through the first 4 games with the normal starters, and then Thomas, Small, as Dieng, step back jumper, rattles in a 3. Quick push here from CSI. Ziris, the float game is pure. Yeah, so Trey Duncan, Derek Thomas II, and Tyler Small, the 3 coming off of the bench in the first 4 games. And see Anthony Chin and Joachim Radcliffe get some early minutes here for post with the injuries. Dieng put it on the deck. Hard drive, easy finish for Dang. First team All-CACC selection last year. The Eagles a quick start here, leading 21-8. Wiggin breaks the press, numbers, rip through, hop step, foul. Warnock getting set to sub back in for post. TJ Tibbs calling an under the basket out of bounds play here. Warnock back in. Dieng sits. Laddie. Pump. Pull it back for three. Tough separation there from Laddie. The pump dribble to free him up, and it's back to a 10-point game. Dolphins wanted travel. Warnock has hit 4 threes, and now 4 for 6, pushing the back there on Chin. Foul going the other way. Dolphins ball. Trey Duncan, see him for the first time. Junior, Connecticut native from Meriden. Chin subs out. So it's Radcliffe, Akot, Duncan, Warnock, and Small, the 5 here for the Eagles. Mallory, Ziris, Laddie, Wiggin, and Kone, the 5 for CSI. Quan Williams heading to the scores table. Kone dribble handoff, offensive foul, illegal screen set by number 10 in black. Williams in, Akot out. Eagles 10-point lead, shooting it well from the floor here to start. 8 for 14. CSI, they're also shooting it well, 5 for 7. Williams, bounce it. Warnock, kick it. Williams, pull it. Wiggin, Euro, floater. Kone, rebound. They're playing twister for it on the floor. Coming up with it, the Eagles. And Williams, a quick push. Trailer, Small, Williams, pump. Got it back. Small infiltrates the lane, got it stripped. Coming up with it, Ziris and the Dolphins. Active hands there from CSI. Wiggin, bounce it. Kone, smoked it. Williams, drive, pull up, cash. Quan Williams, only 6 feet tall, super bouncy though. Got up very high on that pull up and sticks it. 12-point Eagles lead, 12:15 to play here in this first half. Eagles trying to avoid back-to-back losses and improve to 4-1 on the year. Laddie, book it for 2. Small, step back, jumper. Duncan, offensive board. Williams, hop step, got it blocked, and it's rebounded by Mallory, and a quick push here from CSI. Laddie, fire it, missed everything. Chestnut and Wilson back in for CSI. Goldstein also subbing back in for CSI, leading scorer through the first 4 games. Williams trapped, finds Sanders back into the game here for the Eagles. Sanders, knifing. Dieng back in here for post. Spinning, driving, fading, baseline. Warnock, offensive board. Williams lines it up. Bottom. It's a 3. So Quan Williams in the starting role this year. 6-man last year. Sophomore from Brockton, Massachusetts. Goldstein has got it here. 13-point Eagles lead, approaching the midway point here in this first half. Laddie, bounce it. Nice cut by Chestnut. Sprays it out. Wilson across the lane. 8 to shoot. Laddie stripped out of bounds. They say last touch by CSI. And Kone coming back into the game for the Dolphins. Excellent start here from the Eagles. Pretty much picture perfect after losing against STAC on Saturday afternoon. Got to come back with a victory. Can't drop 2 in a row. This is a team that went to the NCAA tournament last year and looking to reach bigger heights here in 24-25, led by Mark Kuntz in his 9th season. A lot of returners here for this Eagles team, returning their 2 all-conference studs last year, Akata and Dieng, both on the floor here together. Starting 5 is on the floor here for the Eagles. It's Williams, bouncing, Dieng, doubled, kick it. Sanders, 4 for 20 from 3 through the first 4 games, but book it. Good sign there for Rob Sanders, again, struggling with that 3-point shot to begin this season. But as all shooters know, you go through slumps, and it only takes one game where you possibly go 4 for 5 to break out of it. The lob, too high for Kone, and Williams picks it up. Midway through this first half, Eagles with a 16-point lead. Akot put it on the deck, goes behind the back, kicks it out, Warnock. Warnock, drive, lay in, it's good. Harry Warnock off to a big start, and the Eagles, they're shredding them to start here at the Jubner Center. Timeout Dolphins. It's 31-13 for Post, and Warnock has got 14. We'll be back after the CSI timeout. 9:45 to play here in this first half. The Eagles off to a dominant start here in this one, looking to avoid back-to-back losses, and Harry Warnock has been the catalyst in this first half. He's got 14 here in the half, 5 for 7 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3 for the graduate student. And he's been here a while from Baldwin, New York. You see that knee brace on his right leg, a couple ACL surgeries a few years ago, but he is back and healthy, contributing at a huge clip for this Eagles team. Touchdown pass down court. Chestnut nearly caught it. Sanders, it goes out of bounds. They say last touch CSI, and TJ Tibbs incredulous. TJ Tibbs not happy with the call. Eagles ball leading 31-13 here. A little under 10 minutes to play in this first half. CSI, they got to get things together here. Well, this one could really slip from them, but it's a game of runs. Got a long way to go here on this Wednesday evening at the Jubner Center. Glad you're with us. Akot, nobody picked him up. Akot misses from 3. Warnock active, can't save it in, and it will be CSI ball. Radcliffe and Small back in for Post. Warnock will get a breather, as well as Williams. Sean Hargrave, the sophomore 6'8" forward from Buffalo, New York, into the game for the first time. It's only the second game he's appeared in on the year. He's only played 2 total minutes. Goldstein tries to split the defense. Eagles stifling pressure in the backcourt. Small, pass deflected. Akot, kick it. Sanders, he's already made one here in the first half. Make it 2. Straight as a string, and down it goes for Sanders. Eagles with a 21-point lead. Again, Sanders 4 for 20 from 3 in the first 4 games, 2 for 2 here tonight. Hit a lot of big shots for the Eagles last season, off to a struggle with his jump shot this season as Kone hooks it and scores it. Got a nice bounce. 8.5 to play in this first half, a 19-point Eagles lead. This is a team that sky's the limit. They've got all the right pieces. A caught driving kick. Dieng, pull it. Tough shot. Short. Got his miss. Dieng reverse. Rebound Kone. And they'll push here from Chestnut. Swing it. Zeris fire it. Rains it in from 3. Messiah Mallory getting set to sub back in here for CSI. Akot hounded. They don't switch the screen. Akot stumbles. Sanders got the dribble handoff. Sanders, swing it. Dieng, no hesitation. Short on the 3. Rebound Zeris. Zeris inside. Kone for 2. And just like that, it's a 14-point game. Small. Got the step. Hargrave picks him up, and it's swung around to Akot to reset the Eagles' offense. Sanders. Bounce it. Dieng. Doubled. Kick it. Sanders, 2 for 2 from 3. Misses his first. Hesitation move by Ziris. Kicks it. Jumper. Chestnut. Misses the 3. And Small the board in the push. Cross-court skip. Akot. Akot stumbles. Excellent defense there from Goldstein. Akot got the step. Hangs. Got it blocked. A lot of contact. No whistle called. 5-on-4 power play here. Akot slow to get back. Goldstein might have rushed that one a little bit. Hargrave back up. Missed it around and out. Dieng the board. Ahead to Small. Nearly coughed up the handle. Kickball violation. Eagles get bailed out right there. We got some substitutions coming in here. Poulin, Laddie, and Messiah, as well as Wiggin coming in here for CSI. And 4 different Eagles coming in, so we'll update the 5 on the floor here for you for both teams. For the Eagles, it's Duncan, Small, Williams, Radcliffe, and Warnock. For CSI, it is Laddie, Wiggin, Poulin, Mallory, and Hargrave, the 5 for the Dolphins. Under the basket, out of bounds here for the Eagles. 6:08 to play here in the first half. A 14-point Eagles lead. Get it in. Radcliffe. Plenty of time on the shot clock. He'll go right at Wiggin. The hook shot. Warnock, so active in this first half. And he gets fouled coming down with the offensive board. And TJ Tibbs, furious here at CSI to start. 6 minutes even to play in this first half. Staten Island shooting 53% from the field, but down by 14. A little hard to believe. Crossover, pull up, Williams. Got his miss, kicks it out. Warnock thought about the 3. He'll drive it, he'll swing it. That is an offensive foul. That is Laddie setting his feet, drawing the charge, taking the hit on the 6'7" forward Warnock, and it's going the other way. CSI is shooting 38% from the field in their first 4 games. Again, 53% here in this first half, but again, down by 14. Eagles show press. Laddie breaks it. Eagles back off. Crowd, the stands, it's filled up here. Glad you're with us here at the Drubner Center on this Wednesday evening. Poulin pops out, fires it, way off on the 3. And Warnock has got another board for the Eagles. To go along with 14 points, it is Williams into the front court. Small, step back, jumper, yes sir, a 3. Laddie turns it over. Radcliffe to steal. We get a foul. I think we get it on post. "17-point Eagles lead. But got to close halves. 5:09 to play here in this first half. They were able to go into the backcourt, and they did with Laddie. The senior from Brooklyn, orchestrating the CSI offense. Cross, drive, fouled. Kone coming back in here for Staten Island, as well as Dieng.
Side. You got 3. 3. You got 3. Asa, 11. More.
Laddie still a little shaken up from the foul. I think he got poked in the eye. All right, so Laddie has to come out. Got poked in the eye, saying that he can't see the TJ Tibbs.
Who do you want to shoot for them out of the 4 guys on the floor has got to shoot for them? You have to pick one of their guys to shoot for him.
And Mark Kuntz is going to pick someone from the Dolphins to shoot, and Dane Dieng's pointing to Kone. So it's going to be Asa Kone to shoot. Dane Dieng's like, yeah, let's have him shoot. Let's see what he does here. Kone averaging 22 minutes per game. He's 10 for 14 from the free throw line this season.
Joey, 15, hot.
First free throws here tonight for number 10. 1-1. Kone hits the first. Kone hits both. Might not have been the best decision there from Dane Dieng and the Eagles. 5 minutes to play here in this first half. 15-point Eagles lead. Looking to improve to 4-1 on the 24-25 season. Went 21-10 last year. Those 20 wins, or 21 I should say, got them into the NCAA tournament. 3 small, 2 strong, ball out of bounds. Last touch Dieng. And Cott coming back in after a long breather. He'll sub out Duncan. Wiggin breaks the press. Wiggin goes right at Warnock. Missed the lay. Out of bounds. Last touch Eagles. Zeros to trigger. He's got Mallory and gets it right back. Zeros infiltrates the lane. Zeros pulls it and got the bounce. 13-point game. Eagles' largest lead of this first half was 21. Got to close halves. So important in this game. In this sport, I should say. Warnock swing it. Williams has got it. Small pumped it. Takes a few steps inside. Jumper, back iron, and it's rebounded by Wiggin. Under 4 to play here in this first half. CSI can cut it to 10 with a 3 here. Wiggin, jumper. Williams the board and the push. Williams behind the back. Kick it, small, no hesitation. Got a 3. The Eagles back up 16 with 3.5 to play here in the first half. Small, a big shot. Zeros got the step and too strong off of the window. Rebound Dieng in the push. Dieng pops. Williams, quick drive. Out of bounds, last touch Williams. Sanders back in for post. Small will sit. Got the starting 5 on the floor here for post. And Goldstein, the leading scorer through the first 4 games for CSI, back in for Wiggin. As well as Chestnut. So Chestnut, Goldstein, Kone, Zeros, and Mallory, the 5 on the floor here for CSI. CSI breaks the press. Goldstein settles it down. 2:50 to play here in this first half. Non-conference matchup. Eagles looking to avoid back-to-back losses. The kick out, quick trigger on the 3. Fouled on it by Williams. Zeros to the line. 3 shots here for Zeros. And Mark Kuntz irate on the Eagles sideline. Zerus 11 for 12 from the free throw line this season. Making 11 for 13. Broadcasters jinx. Williams out, Duncan in. Zerus, a senior from Staten Island, New York. Hometown hero as well as Goldstein. 0 for 3 in that trip to the free throw line. Yikes, I think I jinxed him. 11 for 12 through the first 4 games, and he goes 0 for 3 in his first trip to the free throw line here tonight. Stays at a 16-point Eagles lead. Dieng has got it. Driving, posting up. Dieng kicking. Send to shoot. Sanders. Pokes free. Out of bounds. Last touch Kone. Oh, no, they say last touch Eagles. Russ might have missed that one. Clearly hit off of Kone there. Had a great look at it. And CSI gets a break. Coming up on 2 to play here in this first half. A 16-point Eagles lead. CSI representing the East Coast Conference. Eagles in the CACC. Kick out. Goldstein is open. And Eagles get a break there as Warnock has got the board and caught the push. Post entry feed. Warnock. Been the catalyst in this first half for the Eagles. Hooks with the right hand. Too strong off glass. Kone the board. Zerus fouled. And that will send Zerus to the free throw line to shoot 2. 0 for 3 a few moments ago. Radcliffe coming back in. Zerus. 1 for 4 here in this one from the charity stripe. 91 seconds to play in this first half. Radcliffe in. Warnock out. Warnock just picked up his second personal. Couple Eagles with 2 fouls. Chin with 2. Radcliffe with 2. And Zerus 2 for 2 from the free throw line right there. And Williams and Warnock each with 2 fouls as well. The Eagles up 14. Dieng. Lacotte. Stripped. Taken away. Mallory ahead. Zerus. The Eagles turnover. Kuntz not happy about it. The drive. Zerus hounded. And he missed it. And back to the free throw line to shoot 2. Zerus missed his first 3 from the line, makes his next 3. Now 3 for 6 from the charity stripe, 13-point game, 64 seconds to play here in this first half. Finding his rhythm from the free throw line. Final minute to play here in this first half. Eagles with a great half. Coming off of the STAC loss on Saturday. Lacotte trying to turn the corner, fouled on the floor by Kone. The Eagles not in the bonus. They'll take it side out. The Eagles 42% from the field this half. Staten Island 44. The Eagles have hit 10 threes in this first half. Lacotte stripped. Another Lacotte turnover and Zerus the push. The bounce. Kone has got it. Spinning. Hooking. Kone missed it. Fight for the rebound. Sanders has got it. Walking the tightrope and he'll push it into the front court. 9-second difference, shot in game clock. Dieng, cross, drive, fouled. Dieng back iron on the first. 11 for 15 from the free throw line this season for Dieng. Entered the transfer portal in April, but ultimately ended up staying here with the Eagles. This will be his second year with Post. Said he felt valued here, and that's why he wanted to stay. And boy, the Eagles are happy to have him. Made the first team all-conference in the CACC last season. 13-point Eagles lead. Shot clock is off. CSI can take the final shot of the half. Sanders defends. Ziris has got it near the timeline. Coming up on 10 seconds. Ziris makes his move. Chestnut. Ziris. Jumper short. 3, 2, inside. Bank shot is good and a foul. Wilson put it up and in. And he'll go to the free throw line here. There should be a little time on the clock.
Wait, who's the foul on? You guys gotta be kidding me. No, wait, stop. Get Justin, the other line. That was nowhere near the play. Why can't you watch it on film? No. We go.
Kone sub, Ziris out. And the sophomore from West Palm Beach, Florida. Wilson at the line with 1.2 remaining on the game clock. Wilson, too strong on the free throw. Radcliffe the board. And that will take us to the end of the first half. Eagles with an 11-point lead as we hit the break here at halftime. Warnock leading the way with 14. And Ziris leading the way with 11 for CSI. Eagles hit 10 threes in that first half, and they take 11-point lead as we head to the break right here on the CACC Network.
We're here with our Post University Men's Basketball 2024-25 Media Day, joined by graduate student Harrison Warnock. Harrison, you're coming off an injury last year, kind of came back quicker than you expected to. Now you're fully healthy. What are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, man, I'm just really excited to finally be back on two legs after, you can see in the film, even looking back, just hobbling around for most of the season. So I'm excited to see what I can really do and what I can really bring to the table for this team and see how well we can mesh together.
And what was that like last year, kind of coming back all of a sudden and reintegrating yourself into a bigger role than you thought you were going to have coming off of surgery?
Yeah, I mean, definitely had some ups and downs. In the beginning, my head wasn't there. I was just thinking about, if I just didn't get hurt, everything like that. But my teammates always had my back. They kept pushing me. They kept saying, keep going, you'll be fine, and it all worked out.
How do you integrate the newcomers onto this roster? There's only a couple of them, but still integrating them into the culture that you talked about back in March when we talked about the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, I see us as a team that we really buy into what coach is trying to tell us and push us in the right direction. So I feel like especially some of the older guys like Tyler and I have been here for forever at this point, so we can definitely bring them along and show them the ropes and see how everything's supposed to go down.
And then pretty much the same team as last year, give or take a few people, then obviously the newcomers. What do you think this group can accomplish this year?
I definitely, I'm excited to see. As long as we can, keep our heads together and, keep having each other's backs and we buy into what coach is trying to teach us and what he wants us to do, I think we can definitely make a big season this year. So I'm excited for that.
We're joined here by Dang Dieng and Bull Acott. Guys, 1-2 punch in offense last year. Both were all conference. Dang, you were all region. How do you guys set the tone for this season?
I think we're going to come back with the same energy and just show that we're the most dominant team and be the most aggressive team in the conference and be one of the best teams in the country. So I think we just start by having a good season, going hard right away, and just proving that we are the same team from last year, and even better.
I agree with that, but I also think that we just need to come back with the same mentality, but with some more. And we've been in this situation before, because from last year we just got piggyback, just up our intensity and our focus, our energy and everything, and just lead the team as we did last year, but just with some more maturity and, yeah, overall.
Yeah, and Bull, you talked about last year your desire to win it all. So what do you have to do to help make that happen this year, do you feel?
I think I just got to lead by example and just to make sure, because I know Kuntz believes that we can win, and I believe we can win. So as I instill that all to all of us in the locker room, I feel like we can all be on the same page because we all know we can win.
And then, Dang, you got a lot of looks after the year was over, and you had a very dominant year, like I mentioned, all region. What brought you back to Post for this chance at another NCAA tournament run?
It's a family environment over here, These are my guys, Bull, Rob, Harry, the rest of the team. Coach Kuntz is a really good coach. And, you can't get that feeling from everywhere. Like, you might go somewhere, but you might not be wanted as much or you might not be valued as much. So it's about just being where you're valued and where you can be the best you. So I think Post will help me do that.
And then lastly, pretty much the same team from last year, give or take a couple guys. But what do you think overall this team can accomplish?
I think we can win the whole thing. I think we should come back this year and win the CACC championship because we deserve to, and we've been through a lot. So I think that's where we start. It's just building games one by one and keep going and playing hard the whole year. And I think we should end up in the tournament again.
Yeah, I definitely think we can win it all. And it just starts literally preseason and stacking up good days in each and every day and then taking it one game at a time. But I really believe that we can win it all. Starting with the CACC, go to the tournament, and win everything.
We're here with Tyler Small, who's coming back to the team after missing all last year with injury, and Tyler kind of going off of that. What was it like sitting out last year? What are you most excited about coming into this year?
I say last year was really tough. It was hard because when I came to school, I was like, okay, I'm going to play. I am getting off injury, but, I'm ready to go. And then after the first couple, preseason workouts, shoot rounds, I'm like, all right, I'm not at 100%. And it was nice because Coach was willing to hear me out and gave me the opportunity to redshirt and actually get back to full health. But that doesn't mean that I took last season off. I feel like I was almost like an assistant coach and kind of helping our really new team last year integrate and being able to almost be like a liaison sometimes between them and coach and just helping them really get into a flow. And I think now, this year, it's going to really show that I've been able to at least stay in touch with everybody. And really, I think we're going to have a really good chemistry coming out.
Talk about that role a little bit too last year, what it was like being on the bench with the players. I know I was at one of your practices around Halloween and you were dressed up like Wario and like you were very involved still with the practices and stuff.
I think because one thing that coach was really serious about was kind of making sure that I'm still engaged mentally, and being in practice and kind of having a more elevated role was good for me to really stay involved and stay vocal and still kind of have, hopefully give off a leadership image and be able to get people to buy in early. When you have a new team, it is difficult, and that's like one of the hardest things. And I think it really worked because being a player coach kind of, they were able to say, you know what, maybe it's not just coach yelling at us this time, but maybe there's something to it, and they just gave them a different perspective.
Now, pretty much a similar team to last year. What are you most excited about being back on the court with this squad for? What do you think they can accomplish?
I think we had a great team last year. I think coach really got everyone together, and we have some good players, which is always a benefit. But I think this year now, hopefully I could just add a little bit something to that, maybe whether that be outside shooting, and maybe it's just extra defense. And I think really we just have to find our flow early and be unselfish and be able to, share the wealth. I think we have a lot of pieces, and it's all about just coming together as a team and working towards our common goal.
We're here with head coach Mark Kuntz as we round out the men's basketball 2024-25
All right, welcome back to the Drubner Center. Start of the second half, getting ready to get underway here. Eagles and Dolphins. Eagles' biggest lead in that first half was 21, but they only have an 11-point lead as we are getting ready to start the second half right here on the CACC network. And with that, we say hello and welcome back courtside, everyone. Griffin Cass on hand. Taking a look at our first half stats. 8 turnovers for CSI, 6 for the Eagles. The Eagles had 14 points off of turnovers. Harry Warnock, a very quick start here in this one, had 4 quick threes. He's got 14 to lead the way for the Eagles. Only Eagle in double figures. The next player is Dang Dieng with 9. And for CSI, Justin Ziris, leading the way for CSI with 11 on 3 for 5 shooting from the field. Eagles hit 10 threes in that first half, 10 for 21, shot 48% from downtown. CSI, they struggled with their three-point shot, 2 for 10 from 3. Eagles, they accumulated a lot of fouls in that first half. Committed 12 personal fouls. CSI only 4. Getting ready for the start of the second half. Eagles 3-1 through their first 4 games. Dolphins 2-2. Eagles lost their previous matchup on Saturday to STAC, trying to avoid back-to-back losses. The great teams, they don't lose back-to-back, in Eagles, after an NCAA tournament appearance last season, trying to reach even bigger heights this year in 24-25. Sanders turns it over, so it's Sanders, Williams, Warnock, Dieng, Akot, starting 5 on the floor here for the Eagles to begin things in the second half. Poulin, Goldstein, Chestnut, the lob inside to Mallory, and Wilson. That's the 5 on the floor here for the Dolphins. Turnover for both teams on their first offensive possession of the second half. Glad you're with us here on this Wednesday evening at the Drubner Center. Post University, located in Waterbury, Connecticut. Eagles 3-1 on the year. Dolphins 2-2. Non-conference matchup. Eagles in the CACC. Dolphins in the East Coast Conference. And Griffin Cass on hand. Glad to have you in the Drubner Center here tonight.
That's 2 on him, right? Who's got that? Down there? 2, thank you very much. That's 2 on him.
They're caught side out. Williams, flare screen here for Akot. Pulls it back, steps back, jumper, short. And pull in the board. Chestnut, robust move into the lane for 2. And it's a single-digit game again. Eagles' biggest lead of that first half was 21. And it's cut down to 9. Warnock, handoff, Sanders, kick it. Warnock spinning, driving, bumping, lost it, out of bounds. Last touch, they say CSI, and TJ Tibbs has not been happy with the officials here in this one tonight. Dieng faked the handoff, takes it inside. Warnock the board. Shot clock didn't reset. 2-1. Eagles got to get it off. Akot does. Mallory ahead. Chestnut catches and fields it, and they'll reset. Goldstein fires it up. Left is short. Goldstein drives it, bounces it. Chestnut inside. Mallory fouled. Mallory into the game. Sanders out. Small in. Warnock and Radcliffe each with 3. As Mallory hits a pair. Got a 7-point game here. Again, Eagles' biggest lead was 21 in that first half. Caught. Yeah, didn't get it in. Out of bounds. Turnover, Eagles. And Staten Island with some momentum here. CSI will take it under the basket. 18-18 to play in this second half. Carry. And the Eagles ball. Williams comes to get it, hounded by Poulin. Williams behind the back, nifty handle. Warnock closed out. Ripped through and drives. Warnock on the baseline for 2. Hit 4 threes in that first half. He can put it on the deck as well. Goldstein feed it. Wilson couldn't jam it. Foul, Eagles. They get Dieng for the whistle. And he's pleading his case to the official, questioning the call. So Messiah Mallory, senior, 6'7" forward, back to the free throw line here. 2 for 2 from the line. Making 3 for 3 as he knocks down the first. Radcliffe in with 3 fouls. Warnock out. Messiah Mallory, second leading scorer on the team this season, averaging 12.5 a game. 12 for 18 from the line coming into this one, and he knocks down both. And 4 for 4 from the free throw line now. 43-36 Eagles. Small, bounce it. Radcliffe missed it. And CSI coming the other way with Chestnut. Chestnut got to his left hand, throws it inside. Intercepted by Radcliffe. Caught, no numbers, but he'll take it himself. Kick it. Dieng closed out. Small is open, lines it up. Seven-point game. Nearly 3 minutes gone here in the second half. CSI ball. Throw it inside. Messiah catch on the baseline. In on Dieng for 2. We have a 5-point game. CSI down by as many as 21 in that first half. This men's game is very reminiscent of the women's game between CSI and Post here at this gym on Saturday. The Eagles blew a huge lead in that one. Messiah, steal, cookies, and they'll slow it down and get a good look here. CSI beat the women's team by 4 on Saturday. They were down by a ton in that first half. Get a kick ball. Mitchell Wiggin, the freshman from Brooklyn, New York, in for CSI. Duncan also in for the Eagles. Williams will set for Post. And CSI to take it under the basket. 16.5 to play here in regulation. A 5-point Eagles lead. As many as 21 in that first half. We get a whistle going against a caught on the floor. Chestnut, get it in. Goldstein. Bounce it. Wiggin, fouled. Came in there with some bad intentions, and Wiggin to the free throw line here. CSI with all the momentum. You can feel it. The energy is shifting here. Wiggin hasn't shot a free throw here in this one. He is 8 for 9 from the free throw line this season. First of 2, no rotation on it, and it's off. 0 for 2 trip. Ball out of bounds. Last touch. Dieng. What a save there from Chestnut, and the IQ to throw it off of him out of play will stay here with the Dolphins. Dolphins 19-10 last year in 2023, 13-3 in conference play. Eagles 10-6 in conference play last year, 21-10 overall. Get a timeout on the floor. CSI's got all the momentum, down by as many as 21 in that first half. They've cut the deficit to 5 and start the second half on an 8-2 run. Mark Kuntz ripping into his guys during the timeout for good reason. They had a 21-point lead in that first half, cut down to 5, and you just can't let this one slip if you're the Eagles. Lost your last game against STAC on Saturday. This is a team with huge aspirations this year. Expecting to win the CACC. They were picked in the preseason to win the North Division. And looking to go back to the NCAA tournament here in 24-25. It's into Mallory. He's one-on-one with Radcliffe. Likes the mismatch. Spinning. Coughed it up. Turnover. 13th turnover now for CSI. 16-16 to play here in the second half. Eagles' field goal percentage has dropped to 38%. Just not getting the same looks. And they don't have the same continuity offensively here in the second half than they did in the first half. But a lot of time to get that figured out here. Akot, Duncan, Dieng, Radcliffe, and Small, the 5 here for the Eagles. Akot weaving, kicking, Dieng driving, floating for 2, +1. Dieng now into double figures with 11, 4 for 10 from the field. And a chance at 3. For the senior, Dieng from St. Cloud, Minnesota. Second year here with the Eagles. First team All-CACC last season. Put on a lot of muscle during the offseason. He knocks down the free throw to complete the three-point play. And the Eagles regain some momentum. Chestnut fouled. Goldstein picked up by Akot. Swing it. Chestnut. Drive it. Got the step on Small. Missed it. Tipped by Mallory. No. Out of bounds. Dieng. Stays here with the Dolphins. They'll run it under the basket out of bounds play here. Mallory handed off. Chestnut jabs. Lob it inside. Mallory pulls it back, pulls it, left it short. And a whistle and a foul. Wigan will go back to the free throw line. Wigan 0 for 2 from the line here in this one. Still looking for his first bucket. 8 minutes, 0 for 3 from the field, and string music on the first of 2. Warnock back in. Radcliffe out. Radcliffe just picked up his 4th personal foul. First game of the season here for Radcliffe that he's appeared in. Wigan. In and out. 1 for 4 from the line now, and Small secures for the Eagles. 7-point Eagles lead. Dieng wants to clear out. Warnock driving kick. Dieng up, under for 2. That was nice. All right, Dane Dieng looking to get going here in the second half. We get a foul It goes against Warnock, I believe. No, I think we get Duncan for the foul. And as Justin Zeris, the senior from Staten Island, getting set to sub in here. Staten Island already in the bonus with 15:02 to play in the second half.
Shooter. Tim, still shooter, right? Tim, still shooter? What?
Sanders and Williams in. Duncan a caught out. Rebound Dieng off of the 1-and-1. 5 minutes gone here in the second half. Eagles a 9-point lead. The largest lead for the Eagles was 21. Dieng met by Goldstein, and Goldstein picks up a foul on the floor. Zeros back in. Goldstein out. Side out Eagles, small to trigger. Williams. Sanders. Small. Float it and score it for two. Eagles back to a double-digit lead. Poulin breaks the press. Wiggin charging in. Met up top by Small. Oh, he met him at the summit. Dieng the drive. Dieng the hang. Warnock tip in, no. Rebound fought for, taken by Poulin. Chestnut got the step on Williams for two. And he wanted the and one as well. Back to a single-digit game. Warnock nearly coughed it up. Dieng trying to go backdoor, but Poulin shutting him off. And Dieng wants it in the post. Says, give it to me. Double comes, Dieng, feed, tough shot. Rebound on the floor goes against Sanders. And that will be his second. Full timeout for Mark Kuntz. 13:40 to play here in the second half. Eagles with a 9-point lead. All right, out of the Mark Kuntz timeouts. Warnock and Dieng, the two Eagles in double figures. Warnock with 16, Dieng with 14. It'll be zero shooting at the line. CSI in the bonus here early. It'll be a 1-1.
I got 4 fouls, and they have 3 and 1, right? 3 and 1. Rob, you better wake up!
Zeros hits the first. leading the way in scoring here for CSI this evening. 5 for 8 from the free throw line now, 12 points. And back to a 7-point game. 13:40 to play here in this second half. Eagles trying to avoid a huge comeback here from CSI. Eagles up by as many as 21 in that first half. Lead only at 7. Dieng. Handoff with a cop. The two all-conference CACC players working together. Two-man game. 10 to shoot. Dieng lines it up for 3. Dang Dieng starting to get it going here in the second half, leading all scorers in the game with 17. As Chestnut and Zeros break the press here for CSI. 7 minutes gone here in the second half of the roll. Kone, big finish. A caught, throw it ahead. Warnock goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say CSI. They overturn the call. CSI ball down 8. Zeros, shifty, nearly coughed it up, kicks it out. Mallory, off the heel, fight for the rebound. You got a jump. Possession, Dolphins. Well, didn't even see the new substitution here for CSI. Leighton Woods, and now he subs out for Shamar Laddie. Radcliffe coming back in. Keep in mind, he's got 4 personals. This is his first game of the season. Warnock subs. Run the same under the basket action here. The double screen off of the stagger. And Laddie will reset. Bounce it off of the cut. Dieng got in the passing lane. Dieng a big second half here thus far. He's got 17 to lead the way here in the game. Williams a kick. Sanders, Williams. Radcliffe screen, Williams. Step back, jumper. Laddie the board and the push. Trailer. Sanders intercepted it. Back-to-back turnovers here for CSI, but they get it right back. Off of the Eagles turnover. Chestnut the drive for 2. Back and forth we go. It is a 6-point game. We got a good one. Started this one with the Eagles all over the Dolphins, and a foul there on Mallory. Thought this was going to be a blowout when we started this first half, but CSI, they have gotten into this one, found their footing, and found their identity here in this one. Get a side out here for the Eagles. Williams. Coughed it up, jump ball. It will stay here with posts and small in. And Williams out. Eagles run that same double stagger screen. Small will line it up for 3. 3 for 6 now for Tyler Small from 3. He's got 11. And the Eagles up 9. Laddie, double, straight jacket, a caught steal, kick, Small, back-to-back. You already know! 14 for Small now off of the bench. The Eagles lead back to 12. Timeout, CSI. Tyler Small, back-to-back threes, has pushed the Eagles lead up to 12. Can't even speak out of the timeout. 59-47. Eagles 11-13 to play here in this second half. Small, Dieng, and Warnock have accounted for 47 of the Eagles' 59. They are tied, those three, with the Dolphins here. And this one got a blocking foul on the floor. And again, CSI in the bonus here. They've been in the bonus for a couple minutes now. Got into it early in the second quarter. So it'll be Ziris at the line. Missed his first 3 free throws, but he's hit 6 consecutively. 6 for 9 from the line. Ziris has got 13 to lead the way for CSI, and he buries the first. Ziris, he hasn't started in all 5 games for CSI, but third on the team in points per game at 10.5. Good spark off of the bench, and he's got both free throws to fall from the line. 10-point game. We're approaching the midway point here in the second half. Sanders get it into a cot and got it back. Dieng, watched by Kone. Dieng put it on the deck, spin into the double team, fouled. Into Small. Had the hot hand here in the past few minutes. Uses a screen, infiltrates the lane, stripped and stolen. Goldstein the push with numbers. The bounce. Kone! Big finish! Sanders. Sanders rattles in a 3. Back up to 11 here for the Eagles, approaching the midway point here in the second half. Kone has been coming with some nasty here. He rolls. Kone rocks the rim once more. His third dunk of the second half. Kone, man, you better break the rim. .6'8" forward from the Bronx has cut the deficit to single digits. Warnock down the left alley. The caught closed out by Chestnut, takes it in, swims in for 2. He's got such a quick first step, does Akot. Second team All-CACC last season in his junior year. Chestnut. Warnock left him. Chestnut can't make him pay. 9:20 to play here in regulation. The Eagles by 11. Small blocked on the 3. Goldstein the board and the push. Ziris got into the lane, and he'll spray it out to Chestnut to reset. 12 to shoot. The Eagles with some excellent defensive rotations were on point, and a turnover CSI. Duncan and Williams in. Small and Sanders out. Kone will sub out. Wilson in. Caught inside. Warnock on the doorstep, hooks it up, missed it off glass, and it's rebounded by Goldstein. Goldstein cross, killer cross inside, missed it, fouled by Williams. That'll be Williams' third personal foul. So Eagles in a little bit of foul trouble here. Warnock, Williams, Dieng, each with 3. Radcliffe is out with 5. And Anthony Chin, who's only played 1 minute, coming back in here, the freshman. Chin, a freshman from Derby, New Hampshire, and Goldstein knocks down the first. Back to a single-digit game. 8:23 to play here in regulation. The Eagles looking to avoid a huge comeback here from CSI and avoid dropping 2 in a row. Chin. And the Cott will reset. A Cott outside. Chin. Five to shoot. Dieng pulls it for 3. That's 20 now on the board for Dieng, and Eagles back up 12. 7:45 to play here in the second half. Near turnover there from CSI. Chestnut will knife for 2. And a timeout, CSI. 7:37 to play in the second half. Eagles 67, Dolphins 57. You're watching Division II men's basketball on the CACC network. Out of the CSI timeout, Eagles by 10, and Dieng leading the way for post with 20. Really come alive here in the second half. The Eagles 45% from the field, Staten Island 46%. The Eagles, they've hit 15 threes here in this one, shooting 50% from downtown. CSI's only hit 2 threes and shooting 15% from 3. Dieng, Williams, Chin, Akot, and Duncan, the 5 on the floor here for the Eagles out of the timeout. Goldstein, Ziris, Chestnut, Wilson, and Mallory, the 5 on the floor here for the Dolphins out of the timeout. Eagles ball. 7:37 to play here in this second half. Eagles looking to improve to 4-1 and avoid back-to-back losses. Second game of a 3-game homestand. They'll play against Damon on Saturday at 1 p.m. A caught backdoor, blocked, but a foul. Cott will shoot his first free throws of the game. 6 points, 3 for 8 from the field. Hasn't been a huge contributor offensively. It's been Dieng, Warnock, and Small, but Akot leading the way with 7 assists. Through the first 4 games, Bollicott playing the most minutes on the team, 36.8 minutes per game, 19.5 points per game. Leading the way in points per game for the Eagles through the first 4. Second year here with Post. Bollicott, a senior from Manchester, New Hampshire, played Division I basketball with the Quinnipiac Bobcats a few years ago. And he's got both. The Eagles back up 12. 7:25 to play here in the second half. It's Goldstein in the backcourt. Trapped. Chestnut. Staten Island really quick to get out of those Eagles traps here. It's a pattern I've noticed here through this one. It is Mallory on the doorstep. Couldn't finish the 2. And the freshman Chin with the rebound. And Bollicott will run the show here offensively. Bollicott swing it. Williams open. Rebound snatched by Wilson, and the push here by Goldstein. Hesitate, drive, kick. Chestnut resets. Chestnut lob it inside. Mallory couldn't catch it. Butterfingers. Plethora of substitutions in here for the Eagles. Sanders, Small, and Warnock in. Kone's got 3 big dunks here in this one, subbing back in here for CSI. 6:36 to play in this second half. Eagles 69, Dolphins 57. The Eagles' largest lead here in this one was 21. That was in the first half. Chin will bring it across the timeline. They're caught, fouled, and Chestnut can't believe it. The Eagles have reached the bollicott. It'll be 1-1 for Bollicott. Was just 2 for 2 from the free throw line a moment ago. Bollicott off of the heel. CSI has gone out of the traps all game long. Goldstein, kick it. Zeris, fire it. And crashing the offensive glass. It's Wilson feeding it inside to Kone for 2. Back to a 10-point game. 6 minutes to play here in the second half. Warnock puts his shoulder down, missed the hook, fighting for the rebound, got it back, goes up and fouled. Warnock will shoot his first free throws of the game. 16 points here for Harry. Had a quick 12 with 4 made threes early in that first half. Been pretty quiet since then. 6 for 11 from the field for Warnock. 4 for 6 from 3. And misses his first free throw of the night. Dieng in, Chin out. Mallory in, Kone out for CSI. Warnock third on the team in points per game through the first 4 games, averaging 11.3 a game. 13 for 17 from the line. He's now 1 for 2 here in this one. Chestnut got the step, feed it inside. Mallory banks it home for 2. Good quick score there by CSI. Back to a single-digit game, 9-point game. Bollicott makes his move. Nice for 2. Bollicott is a blur. And he's into double figures now with 10. So 4 Eagles in double figures. And their lead back to double figures. Under 5 to play here in regulation. Sanders intercepts. Caught, doubled, timeout, Eagles. 4:34 to play here in the second half. Eagles with an 11-point lead as we return. All right, out of the timeout here, 4:34 to play in this second half. Eagles 72, Dolphins 61. Fifth game of the season here for both of these teams.
That's it. They have 3 left, right?
Conference play for the Eagles does not begin until December 3rd.
You guys got 2 full, they got 3 full.
Thank you. Yo, I'm about to ask you guys any more questions for the rest of the game. At all.
Akot tripped, stolen. Zeris. Stolen by Akot. Akot behind the defense. Tip in by Sanders. So, pardon me, the steal was by Warnock, and Akot was sitting behind the D. 4:15 to play in this second half, 74-61. Wiggin, drive it, reverse it for 2. Under 4 to play here in the second half. 11-point Eagles lead. Cross by Dieng. Kick out. Small pump it. Flyby jumper. The run needs to happen now for CSI. Wilson, that'll help. A 3. 8-point game. 3.5 to play in regulation. Small foul to the free throw line to shoot a 1-on-1. No. No, yeah, 1-on-1.
Yo, you got a box? You don't know these 2. Blake, side.
Small 3 for 4 from the free throw line this season. Be his first free throws here in this one. "6'2" graduate student. Small did not play last year due to injuries, but back here for the Eagles in his final year of collegiate ball. Knocks down the first. This next one would make it a double-digit lead. Goldstein fades and doesn't get the roll. Small strong with the ball, fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line where he was just 2 for 2. Small in the 22-23 season, played in 22 games, started in 17 of them. Shot 75% from the free throw line that year. And again, did not play last year due to injuries. Chestnut in, Wiggin out. Under 3 to play, Eagles 12-point lead, cushioning it. Chestnut, the drive, blocked, Dieng consumed it. Trailer small, Akot didn't want to get it to him. Dieng will drive, kick, Sanders, back to Dang for 3. You bet. Eagles lead back to 15 with 2:28 to play in the game. Chestnut floats and fouled. They get small for the whistle. 2:25 to play. Poulin and Kone getting set to sub back in here for CSI. Be Chestnut at the line. First free throws of the game here for number 3 in black. Mallory and Xeris sub. Woods, the freshman from Queens, getting set to sub back in. Free throw off. 1 for 2 in that trip. 14-point Eagles lead as we come up on 2 to play here in the second half. Sanders. Bounce it. No need to rush if you're the Eagles. Take some time off of the clock. Dieng, kick it. Warnock, pump it. Drive it. Sprays it out. Sanders, dagger. Timeout CSI. Eagles 201 away from going 4-1 to start the 24-25 season. They're up 17. All right, 2:01 to play here in the second half. Eagles have ballooned the lead to 17. Their largest was 21 in that first half. CSI, they cut it down to as little as 5, I should say, at one point here in the second half. But Eagles able to stave off the comeback, and they're eyeing a 4-1 start here to begin 24-25. Second game of a 3-game homestand. They lost the first one, their home opener, on Saturday against STAC. They have Damon on Saturday at 1 p.m. That should be a fun one. Damon nationally ranked. Take it inside, the hang and the finish by Wiggin. 100 ticks remaining here in regulation. Eagles with a 15-point lead. Dieng, doubled. Gets rid of it. No need to rush. Milk the clock. Caught, dancing, prancing, and finishing. Caught now with 12 as we come up on a minute to play. The Eagles with a 17-point lead. Xeris lasers one over to Wiggin, takes it into lane. The bounce pass. Oh, he smoked it. Hargrave missed it. do not go in there. Warnock with the rejection. Eagles going to advance to 4-1 and avoid losing back-to-back games. Warnock got a taste of his own medicine right there. And the shot clock is off. Eagles going to advance to 4-1 on the year and get their first win here at home. CSI going to drop to under 500 at 2-3. Hargrave the drive for 2. 2 seconds left. Eagles can just inbound. The Eagles will win it. Their first win here at home by 15. Great matchup there between CSI and Post. Up next for the Eagles will be the third and final game of the 3-game homestand. They will have Damon on Saturday at 1 p.m. And for CSI, they will play Saturday at 3 p.m. at home. They'll host Bentley. Eagles were in a tug-of-war matchup with Bentley. Went to double overtime on the 13th of November. So that'll do it. Dieng led the way for the Eagles with 23. Also contributed 8 rebounds. Eagles win it 86-71. They hit 17 threes. Make sure to tune in on Saturday. Eagles against Damon. 1 o'clock. Make sure you tune in. Eagles advance to 4-1 on the year. We'll get the post-game interview coming up for you next. Stick around. For our entire athletic communications staff here at Post University, I'm Griffin Cass saying so long from Waterbury. All right, Postmen's basketball with a 86-71 win over CSI. I'm Griffin Cass, Dane Dieng. Appreciate you taking some time after the game. 23 points, 8 rebounds. Took a little bit while to get going. What was working for you in that second half?
I just had to learn how to play harder. Even when the shots aren't falling, you got to figure out different ways to help the team out and make sure we win. And that's what I'm trying to do today.
So you guys advanced to 4-1, loss against STAC on Saturday. Just how important is it to not have back-to-back losses?
After the year we had last year, it's very important. We just got to come in and play hard every day. We got to treat practices like games. So when we have games, it's easier. So as long as we play hard every possession, every game, I think we'll be fine.
So you guys were up by as many as 21 in that first half. They cut it down to 5. Just how were you guys able to close out the game?
We started struggling. It started to come back a little bit, but we just got to dig deep. We got to stop making bad plays, turnovers, quick shots. We got to play together as a team, and that's when we're at our best.
So big picture question, a lot of the same guys returning. Should we just do it again?
It's okay. That was a good interview.
I know, I was saying the same thing. We'll just pretend that it just didn't happen. We'll just run it back. Harry came out firing.
What?
Harry came out firing, bro. Came out with a ratchet. Why didn't Tyler play last year? Injuries?
Yeah, he was recovering. He had to get surgery on his ankle.
It's tough. You can shoot it.
Yeah. He's definitely helping us out a lot.
Oh, yeah. Just want to just do it again? Yep. But should I don't turn that one on? All right, Griffin Cass joined alongside Dang Dieng. Eagles win it 86-71 over CSI to get their 4th win of the season and move to 4-1. Dang 23 points, 8 rebounds here tonight. Took a little bit while to get going in that second half, but what was working for you in that second half?
I just had to play hard and help my team in different ways. Even when the ball's not going in, you got to figure it out and see how you can help the team win without, scoring. It's not all about scoring. You can impact the game in different ways, and that's what I was trying to do today.
We know great teams, they don't lose back-to-back. You guys first loss of the season against SCAC on Saturday. Just how important was it to avoid back-to-back losses?
Last year we went, 14 games straight. So it was kind of hard taking that first loss in a while. So we just had to find it and dig deep because, we kind of got complacent a little bit. But Coach preaches it to us all the time, just play hard every possession so we don't have to be in those positions,
So you guys were up by as many as 21 in that first half. They cut it down to 5. Just how were you guys able to go on a run and close out the game?
At first we got a little complacent. We were up big, so we just started shooting crazy shots, turning the ball over, starting to get a little selfish, trying to have fun with the game. But that's where we got to lock in, dig deep, and keep playing hard every single possession, no matter what. No matter what the score is, you just play the same way the whole time, so the outcome is good.
So big picture question for the team. A lot of the guys who were in the rotation last year, back in the rotation this year. Tyler Small is someone who we were just talking about off the air. What does he bring to this team to give it a different outlook?
He's expanding the floor for us. He's able to shoot threes from anywhere on the floor, so that helps us out a lot. Because, I get doubled a lot, Bull get doubled a lot. Harry's starting to see doubles too. So when you have someone that can shoot behind the arc like that and you kick it to him, it just opens the floor and the whole game up. So he's helping us. He's helping us out a lot right now. He's trying to still get back to it. His ankle's a little weak, but on defense he's doing pretty good.
Dang, appreciate the time after the game. 23 points, 8 rebounds, helps the Eagles move to 4-1 on the year. All right, appreciate it, man.
Appreciate
Take it easy. I'll see you soon.